So this is the outer kind of place of our farm, and right here is a automated farm. So what you do is you get some seeds. So we're filling this
planting
up
the
with
seeds, and
seeds.
okay, and now we can press the magical growing button, and it grows them. Ta-da! See?
So they're growing, and the magical
Have they
growing
been
button
grown?
also hides whatever you do. Don't press the other magical button yet.
Okay, now it's all fully grown, and now
you can come over here. So now they're all fully grown.
Look, we press this button, and then it gets flooded, and then it gets pushed into the hopper, and then it goes into the chest.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Yeah.
And then we have a bee farm, a beehive over here.
I just put them there.
Oh, hello.
See, Michelle, you need to jump up. You're in the water.
Come on, get out of the water. Okay, there we go. Here's the beehive thingy.
Okay.
So we're smoking out all the beehives with the campfires underneath them. And then the bees are all swarming you for some reason. Go away, bees.
Okay, so I didn't actually make most of this farm. Naomi made most of it. But so these are beehives and you can make them, like you can craft them. And then these are like the natural beehives.
And there's lots of flowers too.
These ones, the natural ones are called the bee nest. And so basically the bees can live in either of them. And then they go to the flowers and they get pollen. And then you can tell they have pollen. None of them have pollen right now, but they have like little drippy stuff that comes off of them when they have pollen. And then they go back into the nest or the hive. And when enough bees go in with pollen, then it becomes full. Like look in like the hives that are dripping, you can see it's full of honey, and I think that's called like honey 5 or something. It's like
the orange thing that's in the bee hive.
Yeah, the like drippy texture. Okay, and so once they have honey 5, I think that's what it's called, then you can take shears and left click it or right click it to harvest the honeycomb, or you can take a bottle to harvest the honey. But you have to make sure there's a campfire underneath it. Otherwise, they will become mad at you, and then they'll sting you, and then they'll die, and then all your bees will be gone. So that's what the campfires are for.
Okay, so see, someone harvested that one already. Okay, look right behind you. See this one? It has yellow stuff dripping from it, and I right click on it with a bottle, and then the yellow stuff comes out.
Or you can use shears, and then you can get honeycomb. And then you use these honeycombs to craft the beehive. And if you put honey bottles in a crafting table, you can get a honey block, which is a really good block.
And then now come see my thing.
And one more thing to say about bees. If they're the things that drip off of the nest, they pollinate your farm. So if you have like a farm, you can put the bees right over it so that they'll like make your farm grow faster. It's like bone mailing it.
Now come out through the glass door. Now I have wheat in my hand. So see all of these right in here, there's like a ton of cows that are all crammed into one little space. If I breed them, then there we go. So then the little baby cows. Oh wait, so they've already done the thing, and then over here the little baby cows kind of get pushed out because of all their. See, now there's one right there. See if you can look in that crack down there. There we go. And then now there's a little baby cow there. So because it can squeeze through, and then when I grow it, it grows so it's like a half a block taller. I grew it by just giving it a lot of wheat. Anyway, so now since it's a little bit taller, if I press the other button, there it is. Then it lavas it, and it puts lava on it, and it burns it to death, which is kind of sad. But then the hoppers collect it, and if you look at the barrel, now I got some cooked beef because when something burns to death in Minecraft, it gives you cooked of whatever it is. So I got cooked beef instead of just raw beef. So yeah, it's kind of like nice meat farm. So also I can get lots of leather too. And yeah, so that's what that is. It's like a super not humane meat farm. And
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
figured out that if you kill a cow on a campfire, it actually doesn't drop
It doesn't drop anything?
beef. It drops beef, but does not cooked beef.
Oh. Huh. Well, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. I learned that
picked it up.
from Hermitcraft.
See? It's over in here. If you look in here, the button, it powers this redstone here. And it's a wooden button, so I can get the timing right. And then the observer detects the state change when the redstone gets powered on. And then it deploys the lava, which the lava is in a dispenser just right over there that the observer powers. And then after it does that, it turns off lava because then the redstone turns off after the button is unpressed. And then that's another state change. So the observer detects that too. And then it gets like the first redstone bit, you can see there's the observer there that's powering both of the dispensers. If you go on to the top, if there's a block in front of it and it was destroyed, it would detect that. If it was redstone in front of it, in this case, and it was powered, then it would detect that. And if the redstone got unpowered, it would also detect that. So that's what it was detecting. And then so it powers the redstone and then it detects that and turns the dispensers on and they dispense lava and kill the cows. And then it turns it off and then it undispenses the lava. So the cows aren't just constantly dying all the time. And so the baby cows don't die because when baby cows die, they don't give you anything. It's kind of too bad. So yeah,